be me. 23-year-old Femanon with psychology degree and zero self-awareness. Parents paid for everything my entire life. Never held job longer than 3 months. Convinced I'm special despite all evidence to the contrary. Recently dumped by boyfriend of 2 years. He claimed I was emotionally unstable and completely detached from reality. Whatever that means, decide to get back into dating scene. Download Tinder despite thinking it's beneath me. Spend 4 hours taking selfies. Delete any showing double chin or pores. Filter remaining photos until I look like different species. Bio. Sapiosexual. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve my best. Scorpio rising. Start swiping. Reject 95% of guys for stupid reasons. His ears are asymmetrical. He's posing with a fish. Too many group photos, probably insecure. Match with guy named Jake. Solid 8 out of 10, works in tech, has his own place. On message immediately. Hey, what's your MBTI type? He responds, LOLIDK, never took that test. Red flag, but I decide to overlook it. He asks what I do. Tell him I'm between opportunities, but consulting on several projects. Translation: unemployed and occasionally dog-sitting for neighbor. Conversation flows surprisingly well. Suggest meeting up after only 20 messages. He agrees to coffee next day. Spend entire night researching him online. Find his Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and dead MySpace page. Memorize details about his family to casually reference later. Notice he liked a blonde girl's photo from 2019. Have minor breakdown. Dye hair blonde at 3 a.m. Tell myself this is totally normal pre-date preparation. Arrive at coffee shop 45 minutes early. Strategically select table with good lighting. Rehearse casual laugh and hair flip in bathroom mirror. He arrives 5 minutes late. Internal rage, but external calm. No worries, I just got here too. Conversation starts off well. He asks normal questions about my interests. Tell him I enjoy experiencing art and authentic human connection. Don't mention 14-hour daily TikTok habit or collection of reality TV shows. Notice he checks phone once. Clearly texting another girl. Resist urge to grab phone. Instead, memorize his screen lock pattern when he's not looking. Mentally add this to my dossier. Half listen to his career goals. Too busy planning our future children's names. Decide on Aurora for a girl, Wolf for a boy. He mentions he's not looking for anything serious right now. Nod understandingly while completely ignoring this information. Internal voice, challenge accepted. Date ends after 1 hour. He says he had fun and would like to hang out again. Translates in my head to marriage proposal. Go home and create wedding Pinterest board. Text best friend that I found the one. She reminds me I said this about last 3 guys. Block her for negativity. Next day, wait exactly 17 hours to text him. Dating strategy blog said this creates optimal tension. Send casual yesterday was fun with precisely 2 emojis. Analyze his response time down to the second. 34 minutes means he likes me but is playing hard to get. Start planning second date. Suggest dinner at fancy restaurant. He counters with drinks at casual bar, clearly testing my flexibility. Agree while silently resenting. Spend $340 on new outfit. Max out credit card on hairstyling appointment. Show up looking nothing like coffee date version of me. He doesn't comment on transformation, clearly intimidated by my beauty. Drink too much trying to appear fun and spontaneous. Start talking about my 5-year plan. Mention how I've always wanted spring wedding. His eyes widen, probably amazed by my organization skills. He mentions again he's not ready for anything serious. Nod while thinking, he'll change his mind when he sees how perfect we are together. End date with awkward side hug. Definitely felt electricity between us. Go home and check his location on Snapchat map. See, he went to another bar. Drive by casually 4 times. Totally normal curiosity. Don't see him. Send text at 1 a.m. asking what he's doing. No response until morning. Sorry, fell asleep. Obvious lie, but I forgive him. Spend next week sending good morning and good night texts. Responses become increasingly delayed and short. Clearly, he's testing my commitment. Decide to surprise him at work. Bring homemade lunch, actually bought from deli. Receptionist looks confused. Jake doesn't work here anymore. Realize I'm at wrong company. Check notes and find correct address. Arrive during his lunch break. Spot him with female coworker. Hide behind plant to observe interaction. They're laughing. That bitch. Approach table with forced smile. Jake, what a coincidence. His face shows shock, obviously overwhelmed with joy. Coworker excuses herself. Jake asks how I knew where he worked. Mention he told me. Actually found on LinkedIn and Google Street View. Uncomfortable lunch ensues, and he says this is unexpected. Code for I'm impressed by your initiative. He walks me out and says we need to talk. Exciting, relationship-defining moment. He says I'm coming on too strong and making him uncomfortable. Laugh it off as his fear of commitment. Tell him I understand and will give him space. Text him only 4 times that afternoon instead of usual 12. Progress. 3 days pass with minimal response. Decide problem is lack of physical connection. Show up at his apartment Friday night. Address found on Amazon package I saw at his work. Bring wine and lingerie. Knock on door. Hear female laughter inside. Blood begins to boil. Knock louder. He opens door looking shocked again. Some blonde skank on his couch would smile through tears. Just wanted to surprise you. He steps outside, closes door, tells me this is extremely inappropriate and borderline stalking. Clearly confused about his feelings. Try to kiss him to break tension, and he backs away. Says we are not dating and only met twice. Technicalities. Tells me not to contact him again. Threatens restraining order. Obviously joking. Go home and cry for 28 hours straight. Create fake Instagram to monitor his activities. See him post story with blonde girl. Caption. Great night with this one. Make voodoo doll of both of them. Reasonable response. Spend next 2 weeks driving by his apartment. Send emails from different addresses. Create elaborate conspiracy theory about how blonde girl hypnotized him. Tell friends we're on a break but working things out. Consider changing my name and appearance to look like blonde girl. Decide against it because my natural beauty would shine through. Send one final letter explaining how we're soulmates. Written in mix of English and poems I wrote. Include lock of my hair for sentimental value. Receive formal cease and desist letter from his lawyer. The ultimate declaration of love. Frame letter and hang on wall. Tell myself someday we'll laugh about this. Start dating app process again. Match with guy who looks vaguely like Jake. The universe is giving me signs. Cycle begins anew.